Well, here we are once again on YouTube, Minister Hill. And today I want to talk about, was Abraham, God's man, a liar? Would God allow a prophet, a man that he made very rich, to lie and continue to use him? So that's what we want to talk about today. Was Abraham, God's man, a liar? Now the Lord had said unto Abraham, Get thee out of thy country and from thy kindred. Separate yourself from your kinfolks. The last people that will believe that you have been born again or changed are your kinfolks. God said unto Abraham, Don't move down the street from them, but get thee into another country far away from them. God said unto Abraham, Get thee from thy father's house unto a land that I will show thee, and I will make of thee a great nation. And I will bless thee and make thy name great. So Abraham departed as the Lord had spoken unto him. And Abraham took Sarai his wife, and Abraham passed through the land of Canaan. And the Canaanites were then in the land. And he journeyed unto a mountain on the east of Bethel, and pitched his tent. And there he built an altar unto the Lord, and called upon the name of the Lord. And there was a famine in the land all around Abraham. And Abraham went down into Egypt to sojourn there. And it came to pass, when he was come near to enter into Egypt, that he said unto Sarai his wife, Behold, now I know that thou art a fair woman to look upon. Therefore it shall come to pass, when the Egyptians shall see thee, that they shall say, This is his wife, and they will kill me, but they will save thee alive. Say, I pray thee, Thou art my sister, that it may be well with me for thy sake, and my soul shall live because of thee. And it came to pass that when Abraham was come into Egypt, the Egyptians beheld the woman, that she was very fair. The princes also of Pharaoh saw her, and commended her before Pharaoh, and the woman was taken into Pharaoh's house. And the Lord plagued Pharaoh in his house with great plagues, because of Sarai, Abraham's wife. And Pharaoh called Abraham and said, What is this thou hast done unto me? Why didst thou not tell that she was thy wife? Why sayest thou, She is my sister, so I might have taken her to me wife? Now therefore, behold thy wife, take her and go thy way. This was the first instant that Abraham said unto a king that his wife was his sister. The first king was Pharaoh, and you can read that in the book of Genesis, the 12th chapter, the 11th verse through the 18th verse. Did he lie? No, he did not. And I'll tell you why as I move on. The second time Abraham said that his wife was his sister was unto King Amalek. You can read that in Genesis, the 20th chapter, verse 1 through 12. And Abraham journeyed thence toward the south country. And Abraham said unto Sarai his wife, She is my sister. And Amalek, king of Gerar, sent and took Sarai. But God came to Amalek in a dream by night, and said unto him, Behold, thou art but a dead man, for the woman which thou hast taken, for she is a man's wife. And the king said to God, Said he unto me, She is my sister. And she herself said, He is my brother. And the integrity of my heart and innocence of my hands have I done this. Notice in that verse that Abraham said, This is my sister. And his wife also said that this is my brother. The reason why? Because even though they were husband and wife, they had the same father. And you can read that in the book of Genesis, the 20th chapter and the 12th verse. And yet, indeed, she is my sister. She is the daughter of my father, but not the daughter of my mother, and she became my wife. See, he didn't lie. His sister was his wife also. Abraham had two relationships with one woman. First, his sister. Second, the same woman, his wife. He told the two kings that she was his sister to protect his wife. My Lord. So, the men or the man of God did not lie concerning Sarai. He didn't reveal to the kings the other side of his relationship with the same woman unto the kings. So he didn't lie, but he didn't make it known that his sister was his wife also. In Genesis, the 20th chapter and the 7th verse, Now therefore restore the man his wife, for he is a prophet, and he shall pray for thee, and thou shalt live, and thou shalt restore her unto him. If you shall not restore, and restore her not, thou shalt surely die. In this same passage of Scripture, where Abraham did not reveal the wife part, God didn't call him a liar, but called him a prophet. And God will not use a liar to prophesy his words. God cannot use a liar to tell his words, which are true. When Adam and Eve were created, they had sons and daughters. And to populate and multiply, brothers and sisters had sex with one another. There were no other women, no other place other than within the family of Adam and Eve for the men to have sex with women. They produced children from within themselves, from Adam and Eve, all the way down. We're getting ready to go to part 2 in a few minutes, all the way down to Abraham and Lot. Now listen to this. The daughters of Lot gave their father wine, and he became drunk. And the two daughters had sex with their own fathers to preserve seed within their own family. And you can read that in the book of Genesis, the 19th chapter